My name is Rob Bailey, and this is RWI, Romancing While Intoxicated.
Hi, Robert Bailey. How are you?
Hi, Matt. How are you doing?
Pretty good. What brings you to the Batcave?
Well, it turns out that I wanted to come over here and play a little song for you guys.
What's the name of that song?
This song is called RWI, aka Romancing While Intoxicated.
Have you had a lot of experiences with that?
I think everybody's had a lot of experience with that, Matt. Admittedly, the song is like anytime I play it, which is like almost never. Everyone always asks me, "Hey, who'd you write that for?" They're like, "Hey, did you write that about blah blah blah, or like about that one time?" And it's like, no. And it's like I don't write love songs about girls. I write them about like imaginary things.
Are you saying you're in love with imaginary things?
I kind of think, yeah. I think I might be in love with imaginary things.
Could you give the watchers some examples?
I think that's a good example. Before you turned on the camera here, I think I was jamming out a song that me and a friend wrote about being sex robots.
So would you consider yourself a nerd?
I'm going to have to go with a big yes on this one. I spend way too much time reading comic books. I had like a 2-hour conversation about anime before we got here.
Who is your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero? That's actually a pretty tricky one. Like, are we talking about like straight up capes and truth, justice, and the American way?
Whoever you consider as a superhero.
Well, I mean Batman, without question. Batman's my guy.
And why?
I mean, aside from the obvious, like it's kind of nice. He doesn't have superpowers. But it's that his superpower is that he is super obsessed and determined. Like, and the villains, their superpowers are that they are super crazy. Like every Batman villain, like is its own type of psychosis, and that's their superpower. It's just like a really cool environment.
So where do you find the inspiration for your songs?
A lot of it. That's kind of a tricky thing. It comes from all sorts of places. Ironically enough, I usually write love songs like whenever like there's a significant lack of said things in my universe. Like I think like usually I'm more likely to write a love song if I just got dumped than I am like like if everything's going good in the Robert romance world. So, but as far as everything else, I mean, I don't know where I get the inspiration. Sometimes from life, sometimes from just concepts.
If you could have one superpower, which one would it be and why?
Oh, damn. I think I'd like to have something kind of similar. I want to be able to shoot like lightning from my fingers and things like that.
So like Raiden from Mortal Kombat?
Kinda. No, actually, what I'd really like, I'd like to have like telekinetic powers where like I can shoot energy orbs, but I can also move things.
So like the Force meets Raiden?
Kinda. I'm thinking more like, I don't know. I hate to use Invisible Girl. Like, no, I don't want like force fields, and I also don't want to. I don't want to be naked.
Top 2 most inspiring artists to you and why?
Oh, that's a tough question. It really depends. Like, I have such a wide gambit of like music that I listen to, but if I had to like pick somebody that kind of really inspired me towards greatness, like to want to write better music, to want to write more stuff. I'd say like Woody Guthrie's a good example. It's like really grassroots. Everything's about the idea, the experience. Other than that, Louis Armstrong, I'd say, is a huge inspiration. Like, I'm not a trumpet player, but I love the idea of being able to be thrown into any situation and just go. And like Pops used to do that. Like he was like an improvisational genius. So I just think it's a lot of fun.
I know you like to play a lot of different instruments. Which one would be your favorite?
I like bass a lot. Drums is definitely my strong suit. I love whatever is new and exciting to me. But I mean, I've got my upright Roxy, and I gotta say that I love playing her just because it's just a new and exciting experience for me. So I get have a lot of fun with that.
Who wins in a fight, Superman or Batman?
That is a stupid question. Of course Batman wins. He keeps kryptonite in his belt at all times just in case Superman was to turn evil. And he has a contingency plan for pretty much the entire DC universe in his Bat computer that tells him, this is how I kill or immobilize every single superhuman that is on the planet at this moment. Batman is always going to win in a fight because of that, because I seriously doubt that Superman has a contingency plan aside from punching them. Kill Crows has got some concerts coming up. August 15th, they're playing at the Flea. That's going to be awesome. Also, Swan Song's White and Black are going to be getting released this summer, along with their secret EP, which is being released at an undisclosed period of time. Also, Modern Epic is going to be released sometime this century, if you want to check that out. So, lots of exciting stuff going on coming down the pipe.
Awesome. Thanks, Robert.
You're welcome, man.